Hey guys! So I mentioned in one of my videos before that I'd purchased this tea tree sort of travel set from the Body Shop, and someone asked me to review it, and I've actually kind of finished most of the products and I only have one left. So I'm going to talk about it anyway and give you some links so you guys can see what I'm actually talking about. So I think the set was called the Body Shop Tea Tree Skincare Kit. Now I'm not sure if it's a travel kit or travel set or something, but it's basically a little bag about this big of this mint green, sea green colour, and it does contain this, of course. This is the Tea Tree Oil Mattifying Moisturiser, and this is 50 millilitres. Also contains a full size of the tea tree oil that they sell, which is 10 millilitres. It contains the tea tree oil facial wash, which is 60 millilitres. It also contains the tea tree oil facial toner, which is also 60 millilitres. And it contains some facial blotting tissues too. So the first thing I'd like to say about this set is that if you don't like the smell of tea tree oil, you will not like this at all. The main ingredient of all these products is tea tree oil, so there is that big strong smell of each of the products. But if you like tea tree oil, this is a good one. This skincare kit is for oily or blemished skin, and because my skin was pretty blemished, I thought I might as well try it because it was £12 and it was just the whole range, so you could try everything together and see if it worked out for your skin. Now I can't actually find it on the UK website, but it's definitely on the US website, and it's probably in some stores as well. So let me just talk a little bit about the products. So the main reason why I bought this skincare kit was for the facial wash, the toner and the moisturiser, to see if that sort of skincare range would help my skin. So starting off with the facial wash, it comes with a capped bottle which has a little hole that you can pour out the fluid into your hands. It's kind of like shower gel, if you know what I mean, that sort of gel consistency, but it's still like liquidy. So how I used it is I just put a little amount into my hand, no larger than a 10p size piece, about that big, and what I did is I put it in my hands, rubbed it into my damp hands. I had damp hands, and then I rubbed it together, and then it foamed up a bit, and then I just rubbed it all over my face, and then I added a bit of water into my hands and did it again and then washed it off. That worked really well for me. I really like the way that it foamed up in my hands, and foam cleansers, I don't know, they seem to work better for me. They seem to make me feel like they work better anyway. They seem to me like they feel they work better, so I really enjoyed that. That was actually the first product that I'd finished. The second thing is the toner. The toner was quite nice, I guess. It was basically watered down tea tree oil to me. I don't really like toners that much because I find that they dry out my skin. This one was no exception. So yeah, take what you want with that, because normal toners don't work for me either, so it's just what you want to think about that. But I did finish it. It did feel refreshing on my skin and good, and I did like the smell of it as well. Okay, so then we have the moisturiser, which I've still got. This is Mattifying, and to me that dries out my skin. Because it's for oily or blemished skin, it's supposed to take away the oils, right? So this is what it looks like, and it's like a opaque white gel, and it's quite smooth, and you rub it in and it doesn't give you any shine really. It mattifies like it says, but it has that really nice tea tree smell, but I feel that it really does dry out my skin and doesn't give it moisture, which kind of sucks. So I am still using it now because I've only been using little amounts each time, but what I'm doing is I'm mixing it with my Olay Beauty Fluid and making a sort of jelly paste. That works really well because the Olay really sinks into my skin, and then the tea tree oil helps with blemishes. But if I was to use this on its own, I probably wouldn't use it at all because then my skin would just be really dry. And the last thing in the bag is the facial blotting tissues. Now see, because my skin isn't really that oily, I mean I get sweaty, especially underneath here because of my fringe, and I get hot and I dance and etc etc. But the blotting tissues I didn't really use, so I've kind of given them away now. But I think they would have worked well if I did have oily skin. I've read reviews about them and people have said they're really great for blotting oil, which is what they're made for, but you probably could just use like a tissue to blot. It's not really anything special, it's just packaged nicely with green, it's like green sheets of paper, and yeah, you can't really smell tea tree oil on that either, and I'm sure it wouldn't make a difference using tea tree oil ones or normal ones or even a tissue, so take what you will with that. Oh, I didn't talk about the tea tree oil. Okay, so you do get a full size of little bottle of tea tree oil, which you have seen in one of my product of the weeks, and therefore you guys should know that I really do love that stuff. I think tea tree oil is great. It really heals your blemishes. Tea tree oil has an antiseptic property, so it stops all the bacteria from multiplying and even starting, and it just makes your blemishes heal so quickly. It's brilliant. And the bag itself is pretty cute. So it comes with a sort of mesh netting, but obviously I can't really show you because I don't have it. So I will definitely put the links in the description box for you guys to check out, so hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So my overall opinion on the skincare kit is that it's okay. I don't think it's worked that well for me. I think it worked for like the first few weeks of it, and then my skin got used to it and it started going crazy again, which kind of sucked. Would I purchase it again? Probably not. When I find things that are just okay, I'm done with them usually after that. If I were to repurchase some of the items, I would definitely repurchase the tea tree oil, but you can get tea tree oil cheaper. You can get tea tree oil from a lot of other places like health food stores, even Superdrug have their own brand, so it's probably better to just get some somewhere else. But I would also buy the facial wash again because I really like the way it cleaned my face. I'm always up for new cleansers and stuff as well because I'm trying to find a skincare routine that really suits my skin. But for now, that's everything. So yeah, I would repurchase the facial wash. With the moisturiser, the toner and the blotting sheets, I would not purchase those again. Did not like the toner, didn't use the blotting sheets, and the mattifying moisturiser really dried out my skin. It would be really good if you guys have really oily skin, or just even normal oily skin, and you don't like the shine and you need to get rid of that shine, and yeah, I think it would be good if you have that type of skin. It's just too bad that my skin is quite dry, but it has lots of blemishes, which is weird. So thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'm sorry I don't have the products to show you in real life, but I definitely have tried them, so definitely check them out. And if you go to a Body Shop store, they always have testers, so you can make a list and test everything that you want on your hands. Don't test them on your face because you don't know who's touch them or whatever. Don't go in and test them on your hands and then see how you feel about that, and then purchase if you want. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye! Skincare kit is for oily slash blem. Yes?
Stop it.
That's okay. Mesh sort of netting. It comes with a sort of mesh set of netting. Crazy. Or a quarter amount, quarter coin like you get in America. It sounds weird when I say quarter because it means I'm saying a quarter of something, not a quarter. Okay, that sounds really bad. Quite a thick gel consistency, but it's still pretty liquidy. That doesn't make sense.